Proud parent of a 5th grader in public schools, doing awesome. I believe she's doing awesome, of course. That's what our teachers say. So I signed up last week to talk about the mask mandate, and of course, you know, the Maryland State Board of Education voted 12-2 to remove that requirement. But I still think it's an important topic to bring up because it has to do with how this board has been operating over the last 2 years. So this morning, my daughter crept into bed. It was about 5 o'clock in the morning, and looked at me and said, "On Monday, we might not be wearing masks." And she smiled, and I almost cried. But I say it's too little too late. So it's not March of 2020, it's almost March of 2022. And we actually know a lot about what COVID has been doing to our kids. In 2019, according to the Maryland Vital Statistics that Maryland puts out, 10 kids died of the flu. That's 10 too many, right? 10 kids died of the flu. Now, over the past 2 years, most of that time, vaccines were not available to our kids. Now they are. Vaccines are available to adults. Anyone can get a booster today. They walk down to CVS or Walgreens or whoever, get a booster, get a double booster. It doesn't matter. I'm vaccinated. I'm happy about that. Most of Howard County is vaccinated. We actually have the same percentage of vaccinated adults as Anne Arundel County, and they've figured out how to get rid of their mask mandate in their schools before we did. So with this claim that we want to protect kids in our schools, does anyone know in Maryland how many kids have died of COVID in the last 2 years? Is it 100? Maybe 1,000? It's 10. The same amount, 10 too many, the same amount in 2019 that died of the flu, the same amount have died of COVID in the last 2 years, 10 per year. Now I'm frustrated with this board for people who are using this as a springboard to join me in Annapolis in a political office, because this is a nonpartisan office and I appreciate what you do in a nonpartisan way. Now, if you want to join me in Annapolis, I'm going to talk about 2 bills that will affect you in your current operations. One is the Parents' Bill of Rights. It's House Bill 953 that I will be testifying on in Annapolis tomorrow. That actually gives the citizens and parents the ability to come here and testify in front of all of you in a school board anywhere in the state for 10 minutes. That would be 10 minutes per citizen, per resident to come and talk to you. Unlimited, because it is our right and it's our responsibility to listen to our residents as we represent them and not lead them. And the second one is House Bill 313. In the Maryland State Constitution, we do not have the ability to recall members of the board or anyone elected in any position. We don't have that ability. House Bill 313 gives us that ability to recall people who are elected. And if San Francisco's any indication of how people would vote today in Howard County, I believe many of you would be recalled. I want to thank you, Madam Chair, for your time, and thank you for doing this.